Kate Bishop is coming to Avengers. It's finally actually happening on December 8th. We're going to be taking a look at this here, talking about what this means and whether or not you, I, or anyone even really cares at this point, and what it could mean for the future of the game. Kate Bishop has been teased for Marvel's Avengers for a while. It actually got teased a few months ago that she was going to be coming out to the game, sort of bolstering the roster. Kate Bishop is basically the Hawkeye sidekick slash eventual replacement. She is his protege, if you will, who takes over for Clint Barton in the comics sometimes, and other times just fights alongside him. This operation does look interesting, as it is also going to introduce Clint Barton into the world, if anyone cares, again, which we'll get to. And you play as Kate Bishop in the Taking Aim operation, December 8th. That's when it's coming out. We finally have a hardline date. I do have to ask the question if it matters to anyone at this point. Now, you're going to think, well, Jay, you're being overly harsh on this game, while ironically the other half is going to say, Jay, why are you even talking about this? This game is dead. Bury it. That's kind of what I want to get into. There seems to be a split on console. There are a handful of people that are still very interested in this game and love it. Actually, a few of you told me it's your favorite game right now. You're just having a really fun time and you love it. And no hate to that. A lot of other people really lost interest right away in how grindy it was, or in the monetized cosmetics and all this other stuff. And then there's people like me who kind of came on, played through it. I have pretty much the entire game on the Let's Play channel, with the finale going up, I believe, on Monday. And I've had my fill of the game. I will definitely go back and play Kate Bishop some and see kind of what her story is and what that is. But it's been a long time coming. This was originally going to be released in October. It is now coming out after the first week of December. That is quite a delay for a game that had a 98% drop-off now on Steam in terms of its players actually playing the game, actually being engaged. We're down 98%. A lot of times it's about 2% of the starting numbers, or the peak concurrent numbers of this game, that are now playing on Steam. And you can absolutely say, well, maybe the community's niche on Steam. You also have to look at Xbox, and you have to look at PS4, and then you have to look at the next-gen versions of this game that will come out too. Absolutely. But what we've seen since this game launched has generally been disappointment from a lot of people. There's been a lot of disappointment, a lot of people upset, not happy with certain directions the game went in, and also wondering where this content was. And that's kind of where I've been for the last, I would say, month, just kind of sitting thinking, okay, well, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you can improve this. They did it with Destiny. They did it with Final Fantasy XIV. There are some good bones in terms of some of the combat mechanics. So, hey, maybe you can sort of revamp this. The issue is that it doesn't look like this will be revamping much at all. To me, it appears to just be adding in a new playable character. And the other issue is that I don't believe there's any longer a financial incentive to reinvent this game. I really don't. Unless somehow, right? Let's say there's a miracle. This thing launches on next gen and it sells a lot. I don't see that happening. But let's just say somehow it does. That's where you maybe have the idea of, okay, well, we could reinvent this, get players back in and playing. It's No Man's Sky. It's, well, everybody bought this. We might as well put some time and money into it and improve it, and we can sell some stuff down the line if we want to, or we don't have to. We'll just see where it goes. I don't think Avengers has that anymore. And that sort of leads me to wonder if anyone even cares about Kate Bishop, because every time I've seen this announced on Twitter, every time I've seen it announced actually on YouTube and brought up, a lot of the comments are more negative or just more, I don't really care. Most of them, though, are basically just going into how no one cares, or how the game needs No Man's Sky levels of recreation and redemption and all this other stuff, or a bunch of memes at the expense of the game. So I guess I just kind of want to close this off by saying I'm interested in Kate Bishop. I know this was a shorter video. I did just want to kind of go over the news and ask what you think. Do you care about this? What are your thoughts? Do you think Marvel's Avengers, again, we talked about it before, do you think this game can still be saved? Do you ever think it will have a rework? Are you one of the people who likes it the way it is? And if so, I'm definitely open to see why. Again, I have casual fun with this game. I'm certain I will be playing some as Kate Bishop. She's always a character that's interested me. But overall, I am disappointed at the lack of post-game support. And for as much as they touted bringing in new characters, especially Spider-Man, with how big of a deal that was made for the PlayStation, we have really no big updates or anything about that, and the game is sitting at 2% of its player base on Steam. That's not good. It's a bad look for the game. It's bad timing with everything going on in the world, obviously, but I think that the ball was kind of dropped here, and I'm interested to see if anything comes of it. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments down below. I'm always interested in reading those. I have included the Let's Play channel in the description down below where I played through this game. I've also included all my other social medias. I recently started a Parler. I am trying to sort of branch out into the alternate social medias as well. I know some people don't like them, but I figure all these platforms are really just kind of the same thing, just different people. So, hey, check them out if you're so inclined. I'll see you in the next one. Have a fantastic day. And as always, stay shway.